Welcome back to the show. The new play, The Monsters, shines a spotlight on the connection between siblings, all while dealing with the themes of resentment and wrestling with one's demons. The show stars Aigner Mizzelle and Hamilton alum Onaodowan, and both Aigner and Oak are with me today. Congratulations on this intense two-hander that you guys are doing now off-Broadway at Manhattan Theater Club. Billed as a sibling love story, you play Big, you play Lil. Set the scene.
It's been 16 years since they've seen each other. That's where we start. And Lil goes to find her little brother, pops up right on his doorstep, and then all of it ensues from there. There's a lot of history between them.
You kind of learn what caused the separation in grand theater fashion. We don't want to give away too much, but it really is just about reconnecting with loved ones that you've lost, kind of examining why that happened and being brave enough to confront fears that you've avoided to be there for someone that you really care about. I think it's very relatable.
Yeah, it's about confrontation on both sides of the coin, right? Confrontation isn't always bad. Sometimes it's helpful. Sometimes you have to confront the thing.
Truly.
Yeah.
And your playwright and director has gone on record saying, you know, she wanted to write a play based around siblings.
Ngozi would always say it's a love letter to her older brother. Her older brother is an MMA fighter, and the character is heavily inspired by him. And it's very true. It's nice. Many people have come who have siblings. It's like into, you know, either like brother size or top dog, underdog. You know, there are few examples of pieces that talk about that specific kind of care, parenting. That's like not necessarily like a parent, a sibling. It's like like my brother's keeper. It really talks about the burden sometimes it takes to be there for a sibling when in your brain they are not your responsibility, but they kind of are. And there's a care and an ownership you have unbeknownst to yourself, whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
And it's showcased in a beautiful way through the lens of fighting.
You mentioned martial arts. You know, talk about the physical element to this piece.
It's very physical. And I think that lends itself to the piece as well. A lot of the times, especially with siblings, you don't necessarily know how to communicate or voice it, you know? So it may be certain things that you did as kids, or there needs to be an activity, something to kind of ground you. And in this case, the visceral nature of fighting can really serve as a metaphor to, like, sometimes you're like, I just want to, like, you drive me nuts. Why don't you listen to me? I just want to hit you. And in this instance, it's like, what if there's a space where if you can't say it, all of it can come out in a somewhat controlled circumstance?
Why tell this story right now?
The story requires bravery. It reminds you to ask the hard questions, to look at what you have left and to take advantage of those resources. And I think now is a good time to exercise that.
Right now, people are very divided in terms of how they feel. I think what's going on in the world and in this country has caused you to look at your brother, your sister, people you hold close and dear as siblings and say, what is happening? What is going on? Why would you say or think or feel these things? And I think in this play, it gives people hope that reconciliation is possible. Reconciliation can happen. It's beautiful to show that there is a way to come together and recognize what is atrocious.
Yeah.
I am sorry I did this. I am sorry I said this. I'm sorry I behaved that way. I think so many people are desperately hoping their loved ones can come to terms and express that to them. I'm sorry I felt this way. I'm sorry I supported this person, and so on and so forth. So I think it really gives people hope.
And it's catharsis.
I was going to say, well, has this play made you want to reconnect with anyone in your lives?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Not quite there yet, but it has.
Okay. I can't let you go without, you know, asking you about the legacy of Hamilton.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Honestly, unity. We as a cast, we became a family because we endured a lot. We inspired a lot of people to try and create change through what we did, and now more than ever. And then seeing, especially during COVID, how that inspired people to speak out against what was happening, especially with George Floyd and all of those things. I think that is the legacy, is to remind that the birth of this nation is people coming together and saying, no, that is not cool. We will not allow you to do that to other American citizens. We will not allow this to happen here. So the greatest legacy, I think, now that 10 years has passed, is to see that show, what we did, is inspiring people to continue to speak out against what's happening.
Thank you so much, both of you, for coming in. You can catch
Thank
the Monsters
you.
now playing at MTC's City Center Theater. That is a wrap for this week's show. Join us next week for more of the best of Broadway and beyond, and that includes our annual spring theater preview. You're not going to want to miss it. Until then, I'll see you at the theater.
On Stage, presented by your Tri-State Cadillac dealers.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more premiere theater coverage and exclusive interviews, click the subscribe button. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you there.